Okay, here's part 2 of my Yankee Candle new purchase video. This, again, forgive me if this seems a bit awkward. I'm not used to filming a video where I can't actually see myself. I'm sure my son can help me sort out all the technology aspects of it, but I'm kind of blind at going into this. So this is part 2. Part 1 was kind of springy, summery type scents. This is full-on autumn goodness, which my favourite season of the year for those who know me just a little bit. Love Halloween, love autumn, darker nights. Long way off from that at the moment, so I couldn't resist snapping these up. All of these came from the USA, I think, didn't they? Yes, they did. They all came from the USA, separate orders, but just had to get them. So first one is one of the more unusual ones. This one is Harvest Pumpkinwood. Harvest Pumpkinwood was an outlet-only limited edition in the USA for the autumn of 2015. There were rumours that it's a relabel of another fragrance, but I've got the other fragrance. I'm not going to tell you what it is. And from the main range, they do smell slightly different to me, although they are quite similar. I can pick up a difference. So I don't know whether Harvest Pumpkinwood is a twist and a unique fragrance, but anyway, it doesn't really matter because it's absolutely gorgeous. It's full on pumpkin loveliness, aroma. There's all sorts going on in there. It's pumpkin, it's creamy, it's autumn-like, it's woodsy. What it doesn't have compared to that other fragrance that it's supposed to be either a relabel or very similar to, I can't really pick up the fruity element that other one's got. It's just pure on, full on pumpkin loveliness, Harvest Pumpkinwood, and really attractive, unusual label. So I picked this up as part of a duo, and I didn't mind at all because I think that's a really lovely label. It's going to look nice at autumn, and who doesn't want to smell full-on pumpkin in the autumn? I mean, we're not lucky enough to get pumpkin fragrances here in the UK, so we have to ship them in from America for some reason. And Yankee probably quite rightly think that most people don't want pumpkin fragrances in the UK because it's not something we do our jack-o'-lanterns over here, but people don't really eat much pumpkin. But that's delish. So Harvest Pumpkinwood. Next one. Now this is Autumn Leaves. Again, came as part of my USA purchase, and people have raved about this one for a while. And oh my goodness, I can see why. This is stunning. If you can imagine going out for a walk on a cold autumnal day with the leaves falling off the trees. This creates that atmosphere in your mind. It's so lovely. I think it's got slight, very light orangey notes in there, but they're not in your face. It just reminds you of kicking through the leaves. You know, again, you're dressed up. You've got a nice kind of cologne-y type feel to it, but a little bit of earthiness. It's stunning. It really is stunning. I'm really going to enjoy that one. Autumn Leaves there. And again, this was another purchase that a friend of mine just bought this, Matthew, and I thought, sounds so good, I'm going to have to pick this one up myself. So Autumn Woods came along with Autumn Leaves. Now this one is really, God, it's different, it's weird. I do like it, but it's definitely going to be an acquired taste. It's kind of all of its own. There's nothing quite like this. Don't breathe too deeply on this one if you ever get it, because it's I can't describe it. It's very, very kind of high-end perfume-like. I don't know what I can pick up in there. It's a little bit like Treehouse Memories, but with a bit more floral and perfume, and it's just like a really elegant, heady ladies' perfume. And the softer you smell this one, the better. If you get a really big, as I did first of all, kind of like that, it can seem a bit too much. I'm not quite sure what to make of it. It's beautiful, the label. I'm sure it's really nice, and I think this one would benefit from having a subtle burn rather than a great big throw, because that might be too overpowering. But out of the two, Autumn Leaves and Autumn Woods, I definitely prefer Autumn Leaves, but Autumn Woods could be an acquired taste. We'll see how we go. And last but not least, again, another purchase. We all tempt each other to buy stuff on Team Yankee, and this came through Deborah and Ian Gamble's, and I just had to get this in the end. Applewood Orchard came out as a treasure fragrance in the USA. Let me just look, see when this was poured. 2014. If you want to know how to pick the year out on your candles. I don't know if you can see that there, but the vertical number at the side of the barcode, the first 2 digits, that's the year of your candle. So this is a 2014 pour. Applewood Orchard. Stunning label, and wow, what a fragrance. It's apples, but it's also got that really polished kind of woodsy feel to it, like a bit like you get if you know Yankee Candle's warm chestnut. It's got a touch of that about it, a touch of the fireside, smoky, woodsy apples. Really unique, stands alone. So really pleased with these fragrances. In fact, I've enjoyed them so much, I'm going to have another quick go at them. So we've got lovely, clean, pure pumpkin of Harvest Pumpkin Wood. Autumnal, lovely, fresh goodsiness of Autumn Leaves. Breathe in lightly, lovely, elegant perfume of Autumn Woods, and smoky, lovely appleness of Applewood Orchard. Great stuff, fantastic autumn fragrances. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.